Hello and welcome to Bladed Articles. Today for you guys I have got an Eden, and it is an Eden 107 pocket knife. As you can see just vaguely on there, you can see the actual knife itself, and the box is just a very simple box. As you can see, nice matte colour all the way through, just a hint of orange. I like it. Very simple, very well designed. So this did come in a bag, but I have had this for a while, so I've lost the bag for some reason. I don't know where that's gone, but it did come with a bag, and here it is. So you've got the black plastic. It's not FRN or anything fancy, it's just plastic, and that is probably because it is coming in at £8. So it's a really cheap knife and really inexpensive, but I bought it to be sort of like a letter opener and just do a few bits around the house. You know, so I've got something under my nail, or need to cut some thread, some paracord, or whatever you're doing around the house, mainly for letters for me, then that's what I got it for. And it was so cheap, I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot, see what it's like. Like I said, it's coming in at £8, and that is coming from knivesandtools.com, and it's a pretty nice design. Looks quite cool, I think. It's just a simple design. You've got quite a few little features going on that we'll go through in a second, but just do a quick look for you there. Rather nice, I think. So like I was saying, it's just black plastic for the scales, and the carry style is tip up, and it's right hand only. So there was a clip on here, I have removed it. It was just a silver, well, not silver, it was like a chrome or a steel with a chrome looking covering on it, but I didn't like it, so obviously that's why that's gone. Nice and easy to remove, just 2 screws there, 2 T-screws, and that was that job done. So the steel itself, I don't know if you can see that, don't know if it's on there actually, I have no idea what that is. That's not the steel, I don't think. Not any steel I've heard of. But on the Knives and Tools website, it is saying it is 8CR14 MOV steel, and it came nice and sharp. It still is very sharp because it's only opened letters, cut a few bits of cord, so it hasn't really done much throughout its life so far. But it's pretty good, and the centering is still pretty spot on. This is how it came. I haven't adjusted it at all. But yeah, pretty much there. A little bit off to the left, I would say. That smidge. But it's good enough for me. It's not rubbing. Not as far as I know anyway. And I would just show you the length of it. You are roughly looking at cutting edge. You're looking at 5.5 centimeters, roughly. Yeah, 5.5 centimeters, and then the overall you're looking at 13.2. 13.2, I'd say. So it's a nice little blade, nice and easy to hold. It's got quite nice grooves actually set out when you are holding it. And obviously you've got the jimping on the top there as well, which is quite handy when you're just opening a letter and you go, it's done, easy peasy lemon squeezy. but it's quite nice for wherever you wanted to put your fingers, because it's got like a groove here and a groove here, and it's just so if you wanted to do a little bit of carving, a little bit of whittling maybe, it's quite nice. If you wanted to hold it like a full blade, that's really nice. So yeah, not tremendous amounts of grip on it by any stretch of the imagination, but it will suffice for its needs, what I'm using it for anyway. And obviously you've got the Eden logo there. I'll just clean that quickly. As you can see, nice Eden logo. I really like that logo. It's quite cool, quite futuristic. I love futuristic stuff. So what we'll do now, we'll just give it a, see if we can do some hair popping on it, just see how sharp, if it is still sharp. This is definitely me that's doing it. It is very sharp, I can feel that it's sharp. I'm just crap at shaving with a knife anyway. So it is, yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, smidge and a smidge. So it is popping them still, but it hasn't had a lot of use, so it still comes nice and hair popping sharp out of the factory, and still is. And I've had it for roughly 4 months, I'd say. So it's been opening letters pretty much every other day, not every day because I don't get letters every day, but every other day it's been opening them, and yeah, been quite cool, quite nice little knife. And what I must say as well is it is a lock back, sorry, forgot to mention that. So just squeeze that in there to obviously release it, and it has got the thumb studs on both sides, so you can, for the lefties, if you take the clip off, it'll be nice and easy for you to open like so. And obviously, right, it is very small to open one-handed, and it does take a little bit of getting used to, but it is a lot better than my what was that one called, the Böker Magnum, that's it, the Böker Magnum blue dot. That one doesn't open very well. I had to loosen off the pivot screw to be able to even open it one-handed. It was shockingly made for some reason. And well, this one is very nice. In fact, it's nice and easy once you get used to it to open that one-handed. Nice snap into place. I think it's well worth it. Well worth £8 for a nice little sharp lock back that I obviously will not be carrying with me, but it's nice to have at home, nice to use for whittling or opening letters, for which I use it for. And I will just give you a quick size comparison. This is the Schrade mini frame lock, and then got the Honey Haynes Böker Tech Tool there. So as you can see, it is a very miniature blade, but I mean that's what I bought it for, and I assume you're looking at this video because you want to know a little bit more about it. So hopefully I have succeeded, and hopefully I've shown you that it is quite small before you go and order it and think that it's slightly aggressive looking like this one. But there we have it. There's the quick view like so. And overall, I think it's, like I said earlier, I think it's worth it. And for £8, I mean, I'd like different scales on it, but for the price of it, it's made in China, and it's all come out from the factory really nicely, really well done. I'll just have a look just to see if you were interested on the sizing, actually, just for those screws, just if you did want to take it apart. They're like relatively small ones. Yep, so that one there It's a T6. I think this one's slightly larger. Not that large, so probably not that one. No, it's not large. So exactly the same. So again, T6. So you've got two of those there. And then another two there. 1, 2. So I don't know whether this, I would assume that you just take the pivot screw out from this side and then it just pops out. Hopefully that doesn't spin when you do that. And then this side, they just look like they go straight into the scale. Yeah, on both sides. So there you have it. That is the Eden 107. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and stay safe.